Hi everybody, today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Today I'm going to be doing the response to Kalelprime, which is Getting to Know a Transformers Fan Part 4, the reboot. This is going to be a 10 question, or in this case 11 question, I'm going to try and do all of them, regarding being a Transformers fan, how long you've been interested in Transformers. So without further ado, let's get started. As far back as I can remember, I've been a fan of Transformers since I was about a lad of 6 years old. I first started watching G1 when it was on TV on Fox Kids around the mid-90s, when it was split up into 5-minute segments between and after shows had ended. This was at the time when the G1 line was kind of fading away and the G2 line had just kicked in. Then when Beast Wars and Beast Machines came along, I really enjoyed those two series a lot. Both of those toys were enjoyable for what they were, especially for the shows. They were very good as well. In terms of writing and character development, kind of started to like Mist. I didn't really care all that much about Robots in Disguise. I really couldn't get into it, even though I managed to get a few of the toys. Really hated the Unicron trilogy, so that is what nearly got me finished as a Transformers fan, almost. Then got back into the franchise thanks to the live-action movie, and I've been collecting since then. Getting up every Sunday morning when I was very young to go to the nearest local car boot sale that was selling anything to do with Transformers, toys, VHS tapes, just anything to do with Transformers, and whatever the price, I was able to at least buy at least one figure or one videotape from any stall that was available at the boot sale. And after that, just getting home and spending countless hours on the floor watching Transformers on VHS again and again and again, just to take in what was on TV. The biggest standout moment for me in Transformers was Auto Assembly 2009, because that was the convention where I got to meet so many people that I've been watching on YouTube for a very long time, and just meeting them in person and just talking endlessly with a lot of different people and just getting to know them. And since then, I've been going to Auto Assembly mainly just for the social event, so that's one of the main reasons why. And also, 2009 was the year that I started making videos, so go figure. It's actually two characters. It's actually G1 Prowl, because I always liked the character in the comics more so than the costume, because in the comics, Prowl was always this very assertive, very commanding character, the second in command, who knew what was best for the Autobots and was steering them in the right direction. And Beast was Dinobot, because the character is a badass in many ways, and plus seeing him fight the Predacons in Code of Hero, as well as dying in the episode of Code of Hero, was kind of a big highlight, especially in Beast Wars, so that's one of the main reasons why. So these two characters are both my favorite. G1 Jetfire. The Hearts of Steel miniseries, because aside from this being the only IDW Transformers comic that I really like, the series managed to do something very different in that it took the Autobots and Decepticons, and rather than putting them in modern Earth, it actually put them on Earth at a different time period around the 1800s, meeting characters like John Henry and Jules Verne, and just seeing the Autobots and Decepticons interact with these famous figures in history that we all knew. Not to mention seeing the Autobots and Decepticons in steampunk form, as well as seeing them become things like old airplanes and old steam engines, was kind of really cool. So, and plus this was one of the interesting things that IDW were doing at the time, so hopefully I would like to see what IDW do with this Evolution series again. I'm from the UK, as you can probably already tell. I'm from a town called Chelmsford, which is in the county of Essex. I've been living here almost my whole life, even though I was born in London. And interesting thing about me as well is that I'm also half Arabic. So at the moment, sadly, I'm unemployed, but what I would like to do, what I'm aiming for at the moment as a career, is to be a professional voice actor. I've been in a couple of fan dubs and a few radio plays over the years in my hobby. I've been reading this book regarding voice acting. It's called Word of Mouth. It's the step-by-step procedure and everything you need to know about voice acting, the details, and just everything of how voice acting works. But outside of my life and outside of voice acting, I also like to draw in my spare time. The name Skullgrin 140 comes from the Transformer Skullgrin. Off the top of my head, I honestly can't really say which people's videos I enjoy watching, but if I'm going to break it down in a possible list, I enjoy watching a lot of my friends' videos. I enjoy watching people like Sean, Movement3343, Toys2TT as well, TF Nolsey, Matter Smasher, Van Horso, please come back to YouTube, Questlife, yeah, just so many people. Oh yeah, and Sports Wolf 3, sorry. G1 Metroplex. And as a figure that doesn't exist as of yet, what I would like to see is a War for Cybertron Omega Supreme. A dragon with chain guns mounted to the wings. That would be kind of cool.